My husband and I are currently on the lookout for an accountability partner, and I was wondering if you could help me understand what an accountability partner's role entails and how they can support both the unfaithful and the betrayed spouse during this process. Can you provide specific examples of how an accountability partner can be of assistance? Also, what is the recommended frequency of meeting with them, and should the discussion be aligned with the class topics for each week? To begin, I'm not terribly fond of the concept of accountability partner. It makes it almost sound like somebody's going to hold you accountable and make you do the work. And if you remember, at the beginning of each class, we begin with, I'm responsible for me and I'm choosing to be safe for us. For that reason, you get to be accountable for you. That's first and foremost. As you begin this process, I know you're in EMS Online, you've got a great group leader, a great resource there who can actually help. I would contact that person through private messaging if necessary and ask them for advice. The main group that's going to be supportive for you is going to be your EMS Online group, and you've got the ability to communicate with the other people, whether they're betrayed or whether they strayed, in that group. Typically, you're looking for something that would be, daily, every other day, but it's the frequency of working on that relationship, practicing getting a hold of them so that when there are struggles, it can really help. It's difficult to find one person for both of you. In the long run, if you're looking for a mentor, a couple who has gone through this, but you may also find that, again, the couples in your group can function in this way as long as you're telling them specifically what questions to ask. And each week you're checking in with them about how the two of you are doing with your plan. I normally recommend that if you're the one who was betrayed, you find, if you're looking for a mentor or a sponsor, find another betrayed woman who you can talk with that has done well in recovery. Hopefully you can find somebody like that, through your small group there. Same thing for your mate. I meet with my group weekly, but I'm a lot of years sober and like 3 decades, almost 4 decades. The other thing is getting in 12-step programs. You can find a sponsor, whether it's through AA, SLA, or SAA, depending on what your issue is, or Celebrate Recovery. Get a sponsor there. That is the person that you could probably find that's most qualified to help walk you through some of these things. So I know I just threw out a lot of information. I hope I answered your question. You don't necessarily need, though, in terms of finding someone for each week, you won't need that because your group leader will actually function in that role.